In this video, I'm going to be ratting for 5 games. I know, it's looked down upon. I never rat. I'm a PvP player, but I can't help myself but to be curious what loot these rats get. Is it good? Is it bad? How much time it takes them? And if it's the most efficient way to spend your time. And within those 5 games, I'm going to determine if it's worth it or not. Or are they just trolls trying to sabotage your game? Let's get right into game 1. All right, so we're 6 minutes in, which is actually good for us. We're actually gonna go to Plaza. I feel like that's the best spot to be a rat. Just one hole in the ground, put jolt mines, and see what loot we get. So game 1, I literally died in less than a minute trying to get to my spot. And I'm actually going to count this for a game because this is what could happen to a real rat trying to get to the spot to rat. So game 1, I walk away with $0 in profit. But game 2 was different. All right, we're here. I successfully got in my rat hole, and I had a feeling that the guy who shot me was going to start pressing, and that is exactly what happened. We got one. Let's see what he got. Trigger need blueprint. I'll take that. He didn't really have much. That's one. See if we could get more. We just sit here all game. Pretty boring. To be honest with you, I don't know how these rats do it.
Are we dead ass right now?
Bro has a bobcat. We good up there? We're good up there? I'm not risking it. I'm out of here. I got a bobcat. Game 2, I got a bobcat fully maxed out with attachments. And even though I didn't get a lot of money, I got one of the most desirable weapons in the game. So I was beginning to think that maybe this method was worth it. And then I went into game 3. This time I'm going to put one under here. And one over here. And the reason why I'm putting one under there is because I feel like a lot of people are jumping here and not using the zip, which is smart. That's what you're supposed to do. The only way they could counter this is if they go from up top and across up there. And now we sit here and wait. This is the boring part. And I literally sat here for half the game. And this evac location was about to end. So I was thinking to myself, maybe I could call it. And usually aggressive people like to push evacs as called. So that is exactly what I did. And it ended up working. Maybe by them hearing the train, they'll actually come down and push. Oh my gosh, I actually got one. How much stuff did this guy have? No, I couldn't even goop everything. And I ended up getting decent stuff. I wouldn't say great. I wouldn't say bad. And I was beginning to think maybe this was a decent strategy if someone's just not as good as the game. And then game 4 happened, which changed my mind completely. You are.
Dude, come on, man. Like,
He was mad. Do you even have anything? Aside from that guy raging for having absolutely nothing, I don't know what he was raging about. It was still a decent run. And I was beginning to think that this form of strategy for players that maybe are not the best at the game was actually really good for them. It's annoying, but players got to do what they got to do. And then game 5 happened. Someone's there. This is what you're supposed to do, by the way.
Come on, bro. Just let us look.
I'm actually gonna let it pass. So just for future references, that's how you're supposed to play this evac. You never want to just send it down this zip line. And if they have jolt mines or mine set up, you're dead. What? I headshotted him. No. I headshotted him. How did he kill me first? How did he kill me first? Oh, he had a Bobcat with probably a kinetic converter. That makes sense. Oh my gosh, if I got that elimination though. So now that I completed all 5 games, it's time to tally up how much I made. Game 1, I made $0 profit. Game 2, I made $55,181 profit. Game 3, I made $37,411 profit. Game 4, I made $33,635 profit. And then game 5, I made $13K profit. Even though I died, I had some stuff in my safe pocket. So that leaves the total in 5 games. I have made $139,227, which you might be thinking, oh, that's pretty good. Well, if you divide that by 5, you get a number of $27,845 per game, which I don't know about you guys, but for me, that is really bad. I could just go on my casual loot runs and get an easy 60, 70, up to 100K if I get lucky enough profit per run. If you're one of these people that's ratting like this for profit, there are better ways to make money. But if you're just doing it for the trolls and laughs, then go ahead, do you. I can't tell you how to play the game. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe for more Arc Raiders content.